I have three very important updates for you about ongoing conflict in Ethiopia's Tigray, Amhara, and Afar regions. Firstly, viewers, Tigray Defense Force has once again entered South Gondar zone. TDF withdrew from South Gondar zone more than a week ago. TDF was very close to Debre Tabor city, then it had to withdraw. And Amhara news sources, Ethiopian National Defense Force told that South Gondar was under total control of Amhara forces. But now it seems that TDF has once again entered South Gondar. Fighting is being reported in two waredas of South Gondar. Amhara news sources are also confirming, we'll talk about that, where is fighting underway in South Gondar. Secondly, the US is going to announce something big about Ethiopia in coming hours. Several news sources are saying that in coming hours, US could announce something big about Ethiopia. What is this something big? We'll talk about that. Thirdly, UN High Commissioner for Refugees in Ethiopia has issued a statement. We'll talk about that. Firstly, let's talk about this statement by UN. UN High Commission for Refugees in Ethiopia has issued a statement. It says that since last week, 149 trucks have entered Tigray region carrying humanitarian aid, but none of these trucks has returned so far. UN further says that since the start of July, 466 trucks have entered Tigray. Only 38 trucks have returned. So more than 400 trucks are still missing. They have not returned. Secondly, viewers, last night Ethiopian Prime Minister Office held a press briefing. Bline Siom conducted this press briefing. Bline Siom said last night that no trucks were abandoned at any checkpoints. So if no trucks are entering Tigray, it's not due to any hurdles, any checkings. She said that the question should be addressed to humanitarian organizations. Why is that no aid is entering Tigray? There are no restrictions from Ethiopian government. And now UN says that trucks are not returning. So how can you send aid to Tigray if trucks are not returning? In a previous video, I informed you that since the 7th of September, no trucks had entered Tigray. Now, Ethiopian government says that there are no restrictions. We're not stopping any trucks at checkpoints, but no trucks are being sent by aid agencies from Afar to Tigray because they don't have any trucks. Secondly, viewers, some news sources are speculating that in coming hours, US could announce something big about Ethiopia. Several news sources are talking about that, viewers, that in coming hours we could see a major development. What is going to happen? What is going to be likely announcement from the US? Well, several speculations are in the air. It is being said that the US could announce further sanctions against Ethiopian and Eritrean governments. We're not sure, but it is being said that the US has been trying to make Ethiopian government start talks with Tigray's government. But so far, no talks have started. That is why in coming hours we could see US sanctions on Ethiopia and Eritrea. Let's see what happens. Whereas last and the most important development is about TDF's entry in South Gondar zone. Almost 2 weeks ago, TDF was about to enter Debre Tabor city, which is in South Gondar. Then a counter-offensive came from Ethiopian National Defense Force, Amhara forces. TDF had to withdraw from Kamidinge, Gase, Nifas Micha, Debre Zabit towards Gashina. It withdrew around 100 kilometers. But once again, Tigray Defense Force has entered South Gondar zone. Amhara news sources have also confirmed that fighting occurred in two waredas of South Gondar zone yesterday. Firstly, fighting is being reported in Upper Gayanth. Upper Gayanth is part of South Gondar. Nifas Micha is one of main towns of this Wareda Upper Gayanth. Secondly, in Farta Wareda, which is also in South Gondar zone, fighting is being reported. Gase is the place in Farta Wareda where fighting is happening between Tigray Defense Force and Amhara forces, Ethiopian National Defense Forces. So in Gase, which is in Farta, and in Upper Gayanth Waredas, fighting is being reported. Amhara news sources say that they have repelled TDF's attack in Gayanth and Farta. But this development shows that TDF has once again managed to enter South Gondar zone. Amhara forces and Ethiopian National Defense Forces had claimed that they had cleared entire South Gondar and there was no presence of TDF in South Gondar. Then we heard from administrators of these Waredas and administrator of South Gondar as well that entire South Gondar had been cleared. But this new development shows that once again Tigray Defense Force has managed to enter South Gondar zone. Fighting is underway in two Waredas. So it means that Gashina, Filakat, Debre Zabit and Upper Gayanth, once again this front is becoming active. TDF is trying to regain the lost territories. It lost lots of towns on this front. Once again, TDF is trying to enter South Gondar from North Wallo zone where TDF is already in a strong position. I think for watching.